A.M.T.V, Another Man's Treasure Videos. Welcome if it's your first time here. I do coin roll hunting, precious metal stacking, do some mail calls every once in a while. We talk about gold and silver, mostly coins, all kinds of that kind of stuff. If you're into that kind of thing, stick around. This is a video that I meant to shoot in response to Nate over at Alienated History. We were on one of his videos and he was talking about I can't remember what it was a while ago. It was a long time ago. I'm way behind on this, but we were talking about toning in these albums, right? So I mentioned to him that I had this Dansco that I bought, which to me is not my first album because I bought it like this, full of quarters. It's not full of quarters, but it's full of quarters. To me, my first album is the Dansco over here that I bought for my synths, but I don't count this one because the album's kind of busted up. I didn't really want the album when I bought this. I just wanted the quarters that were inside of it. Now there's a little story to this album. I bought this let me see, May 22nd 2021, and the silver price was on the 21st was I think $27.80. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. I just looked it up. I'm pretty sure the silver spot price was 27. We're just going to say 27.80. So in this book there are 44 90% silver coins and one 40% silver coin, which I think they missed. And I just wanted to talk about the toning in this album and the story of how I got it. So I walked into this pawn store, and it was in Dale City, Virginia. And I walked into this pawn store, and I had just kind of gotten into buying stuff. I had already been coin roll hunting for quite a while, and I just got into where I was looking to maybe buy something. And I walked into the shop, and they actually had this book on the counter, and there were several employees in there, and one of them had this book open and was working through it. Excuse me. And he had a little pen, and he was actually putting dots in here, which I don't know why. Just expletive. He was putting dots in the Dansco. So I knew they had probably just gotten it, and the guys were trying to figure out the value of it and whatnot. So I I honed in on it like a shark and decided I was going to go over there and see what was going on and try to buy this thing, and I did. So they're still working on it like feverishly now because I'm showing interest in it, and at this point I'm trying to negotiate a price for this thing, and I'm like, what are you doing? What you got there? Oh, quarter album full of silver quarters. What's in it? Let me look at it real quick. And you selling it? What's going on? So I interrupted them when they were in the middle of trying to figure out the value of this thing, and I ended up coming out of there with it. So it's in okay condition. I mean, it's in pretty good condition on the outside, the Dansco, but some things on the inside are not so great. It's got some wrinkles in it. I don't think whoever had it, they didn't take good care of it like I would have. But I'll show you guys what I got in here and see if anybody has any comments or anything on this. We got a 1936P here. Now I want to show off the toning on this. The light's kind of messing it up a little bit. Let me see if I can do it this way. You know what? Let me hold on a second. Let me reposition this. All right, that's a little better. So we got the 1936P there. Pretty busted. It's worn out. We got a 44 here, and you can see where they're putting the little dots on this thing as I'm walking in there. I don't know why they would have done that. I can probably get that off with something, but to me it's not really worth it. I wouldn't even put the effort into here. But we got a 42P, a 44P, a 46P, we got a 48P and a 48D. Now here's the first one that's kind of showing the kind of toning that I'm talking about, that I was talking about with Nate, that alienated history, how it's kind of got that brown around the edges of it. Now, let me show you some of the other one. This one's actually got it too. And I don't know, I was looking for some comments on what do you guys think about this. Is this the Dansco album, or is this obviously it's Enviromental, because all these coins have a similar kind of toning on them. You could just tell like they were in this album for quite some time. This one's all black looking. Oh, that's not even the right thing. See, I gotta check that. That says it's a 50. Oh, I'm looking through the wrong hole, that's why. I was like, hey, I just looked at this thing, I didn't notice that. But this one has that toning too on it. I can probably wipe that off with a cloth. I'm not really sure. I don't know if some water or some moisture got in here or what. But a lot of these coins are in really good condition otherwise. Like that 52 right there. I mean, that thing's in damn fine condition. DF condition. So on this page there's a 51P, 51D, 52P, 52D. I'm trying to move them so you can see them catching the light. Another 52S, which I don't... Yep, there is an S on there. That's the 52S. There is an upside down S on there. Now, I have not taken the time to go through this and check and make sure that everything is legit, because I just kind of... It's just been like this since I've got it for years. I just stuck it in a big old bag and put it away somewhere. And I probably want to break these out of here and do something else with them. But I'm just trying to show you guys some of the toning on these things and get your opinion on, is this the Dansco album doing this to them? What do y'all think about this? This black all around the edge of the coin, which might be why they got rid of this. But, and here you go. Now this page, all these coins, the way they're toned, you can definitely tell that they've been in here a while. These all toned together or in another album and they were put in here. But these ones are not silvers, of course, right here. So you got your 59D, 60. I don't even know how that got all rotated like that. 60, 61D, 61P, another 61D. What the hell's going on here? Oh, 60D, 61D. I just woke up. I'm not very awake yet. But they're in good condition, though. I mean, otherwise, look at that 63. Thing's gleaming. And then once you get to the clad, 65, 66, 67, they all got this greenish tone on them. Look at this proof. There's also quite a few proofs in here, but they're not really great. They're all got that weird funky tone on them, and this kind of discouraged me from buying an album for a while. I didn't really want to get one. There's the backs of them. I gotta stop for a second. Alright, I had to stop for a second and get some water. So you got, like I said, there's several proofs in here. There's a 72 proof. It's kind of gunmetal gray, pewter looking. So what I'm probably going to do is, or what I wanted to do originally, was break out these other coins and sell them in like the 74 here. There's another 74 proof. There's quite a few proofs in here. I haven't got a count. I need to get a piece of paper and write down everything and see what I have here, like inventory this thing. But my plan was to kind of try to sell some of these and recover some of the money that I spent on this and keep the silver coins. Here's a 40% bicentennial. It's in pretty good condition, and you can tell it's definitely silver versus the other coins in here. Now, I have not popped any of these out of here yet in the years that I've had this, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be a real silver coin there. And they did not account for that one when they wrote up, because they wrote down somewhere on here that there were 44 silver quarters in here, and the spot price is down now. So I'm trying to see what this is. that's a fingerprint on the coin, or what that is, what that mark is right there. I don't know what it is. Looks like it might be burned into the coin. I want to get them out of here, and I'm just looking for some any kind of input you guys got on this. I do have a nice 82p in here. Got a 82D, not so great. 82 proof. Got 83D, also not so great, but better than the ones you can find corn roll hunting. Got an 83 proof. 84s. Most of the coins in here, I mean, they're looking pretty good. Look at that 86. That's nice and shiny. I have not pulled these out. I need to look at the edges of them, see how they look. This one looks pretty cool. This 87 got a little bit of a different kind of tone to it. Looks like a little bit of gasoline going on. Something going on with the B there. Let's see what the other side looks like. Good looking feathers, but a lot of them look really nice. So I'm kind of worried about putting my coins in a Dansco like this as to how they might tone. Here's a bunch of, these are just extra silvers that were in the back here. 58, 59, 58, 55, 59, 59, 57, 54. That one's got some red on it. And there's an 89. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video and show you Nate. And I told you I had this thing with all these toners in it. Look at that bicentennial. It's got that weird toning. It's definitely, it looks like it's coming from the album in some way, shape, or form. Maybe some kind of moisture got in here and got on them, but it's making me think twice about putting my coins in albums like this. I mean, none of mine are doing this, but I haven't had them that many years either. So, but paying, I think there was, I'm not going to do the math. I was just messing with math, and I'm not in the mood. But silver spot price being 27, what I say, 27.80, like it was. Silver spot price is now down to 22 something today on August, I don't know, 10th or 11th, whatever today is, 2023. So it's went down in value. But as far as I can tell, at that time I got a pretty decent deal. They charged me $250 for the entire thing, plus I had to pay taxes, and that was, where's that paper, somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 bucks or something. Total sale was $291 on this, $291.50. So at silver spot being 27.80, and with there being a bunch of different proofs in here that were decent condition, and me being like a complete noob at buying any kind of coins and stuff like this, I went at that $250 price, and I think I did okay. Get that out of here. I think I did okay. The Dansco album's not too terribly bad. I could probably sell it. I'm not really interested in keeping this album. I mean, like I said, it's not too busted up, and I could probably get these little dots off with a Q-tip and some alcohol or something. And I might do that. I might try to restore it a little bit and get rid of it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I would definitely tell whoever's buying it, like, hey, this is a used album. You know what I mean? I don't want people just to buy a half-wrecked Dansco album. I mean, it's kind of in good shape. Let me see the little sticker there. 44 AG. I didn't even know what AG meant at the time. I had no idea what AG was. 44.25 cents that are AG only. There's only that many in there, but I could probably recover a lot of the money that I spent on this if I would actually go through it and kind of pick and choose some of this stuff out to sell it for other collectors, because I'm not that kind of collector, but I am. I mean, I collect coins. I like to collect coins, but my intention getting into this was to try to stack the silver and possibly make any kind of money learning about all these damn coins that are all over the place and selling them. And I have sold some coins, but I'm no professional at it, and it's very difficult to do. As any of you may know that do this kind of stuff. But there you go, Nate. There's the album. I like this 85 right here. It's got some nice toning on it. If I can get a good shot of the damn thing. It's gleaming. Yeah, I do want to bust these out. I want to bust them out and actually look at them real good and see what I got here. And maybe I'll do a different video or in some way, shape, or form, kind of showing them off. And clear this thing out and get a better idea of what I need to do with this, because it's just been sitting for some years now. But there it is. That's my first Dansco at Alienated History. Whenever that comment was, or we were going back and forth about the toning on the albums, it was one of your videos. We were talking about the toning in the albums and stuff, and that's why the first one I bought was a scent album, because I'm still kind of worried about the toning. But any comments you guys have, drop them below. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. All you collectors, anybody that does this kind of thing, let me know. Do you think I got a good deal? Did it get ripped off? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up. I'm just kind of filming this on the fly. It's not really planned. I was just trying to move some stuff around and grab this, so it's not a great production quality video. I just wanted to share that with Nate, really. If you like it, guys, hit the thumbs up. A.M.T.V out. Thanks for watching.